What a crazy day today was for those stocks. One of them jumping 55% hit our resistance exactly that we talked about in pre-market update on our Patreon. Now is ready to squeeze again if we held this support. We're going to discuss on the other stocks is been squeezing at the moment. So let's get right to it and discuss where you enter, where you exit, where the short will come in so we could take a profit, then re-entering around the support. So let's start our video with BBBY. Look what's going on. We hit our resistance, the 1244. If we go on our Patreon today, 5 hours ago before the market opened, pre-market price was around this area, around the $11. So what we suggest, we said the $9.55 will be the bottom for today, and the resistance you should take profit is the 12.44. If we overcome it, we're gonna go to the 17. Look how crazy. We just tested. We didn't even stay for a few minutes and the price went down. So here the smart money triggered profit taking. That's why the price went down. Now we holding a nice support above even the $9.54. This is even better, which is around this area, around $11 exactly. So if we held before the market closed above the 11, we're gonna see crazy volatility for tomorrow and maybe even overcome the 1244 in the pre-market. So I will watch because we have 2 hours before the market close, so there's potential for squeeze before the last hour for trading session. So if we broke it, it means we're gonna test the $9.54. If we went around the $9.54 and we held, this is would form a support for us for BBY, and now is confirmed resistance is the 1244. And if we held it, we're gonna have volatility and a breaking for the 1244, then going toward the 1768. Next up we have Gamestop. Gamestop went from our triangle. If we go back here, you see it, perfect jump. We talked about in our trading view community on Patreon and Discord. If you are in premium and trading view, you can have the access for our community section, and of course get 2 months for free with my exclusive link in comment section below. So last time we talked about AMC as well. For GameStop, we said we gonna have an explosion for GameStop around the $40.40 will be the squeeze area, and the profit taken will be around the 49 and the 61. 49 we get rejected today below the 49, around the 47. The 4th of August, even around Thursday. So this was a really great hunt. Well, as you can see, we do a lot of short analysis, not just for stocks, even for crypto, because the price is now going back a bit, and we don't hold the 42 or the 43.82. That's why we have a big red candle forming. Now, what we should expect for GameStop. GameStop should hold the 40.35. Even if we went back and test, this is normal because we need to load up before we overcome the $49. So this is normal that the price will go to visit the breakout zone. So this should be the bottom for GameStop to break to confirm that we have volatility and buying pressure from below, and verify that next time we're gonna overcome the 49 and go to continue to the $61, and that's mean that's the apes buying GameStop. Next up we have AMC. Oh boy, this one is still jumping, and we didn't even go around the 1975, but we gapped today. So we have a gap, and the price went until the $27. If you remember, we did live streaming for AMC, and we suggest that we're gonna go to $25 if we held above the current support, the 21.88, and even better yet, we went until the 27. Now for AMC is much stronger than GameStop because we're still holding this ascending line. If we continue to hold, that mean by tomorrow we're gonna have the 29 test, and this is the squeeze area. For GameStop is the 29, I believe, no, the 49, and for AMC is the 29.43, which will take us around the 43 squeeze area. Look how crazy that will be. If we overcome the 29, we're gonna have the 43. Oh man, would be a really juicy profit taking. 45% for AMC. I think if we calculate the price from $25 would be over 50%. So now if we don't hold by today this ascending line, I suggest to wait to buy again for AMC around this gap, because we're gonna fill the gap if we don't hold this ascending line. The best case scenario, as for Gamestop, have 100 million for the volume. This is really crazy. And as you can look here, we have so many likes for AMC squeeze that we did today. We did the short analysis before the market open. And you see, we have the support around the 19 and the squeeze around the 29. Oh man, ATER have a clean test and rejection from the $3.08 rejection area and the resistance area. We talked about it today in pre-market update. What we suggest, either if you already bought ATR, we said for our hunters to sell and take profit around the $3.08. And if you didn't buy yet, I don't suggest to buy until we overcome the $3.08. That's why the price got rejected. Now, still, we have 6% up for ATR, and there's a potential for squeeze for ATR because they're already squeezed before. We need to overcome the $3.08 in order to go to the $4, and the $4 will be the signal for squeeze to go to the $7. So yeah, still there's one resistant left, or two resistant, yeah, the $3 and the $4, in order to have almost 100% squeeze for ATR. However, the current support, this is the most important thing to know to enter for if you want to enter before the jump. What we should go to is the $2.60. Even if the price went down, we have to start have a buying pressure and a wick around the $2.60, over the $2.60. If we did this reaction, just wait for this move that we're gonna have for ATER, boom, around the $3.98. Let me just calculate how much from the $3.60. Oh man, it's 50% for this one. Next up, we have Mara. Finally, we have a nice jump for today. Now we lost all the jump that we did, almost 10%, now 1%, 55. We still holding the gap that we did today around the 14, 15. So the best case scenario for Mara is holding about the 14, 15, then exploding again, and the target would be the 1740. And look, this is the most important level to hold to verify that Mara is still continue to squeeze above this ascending line. Is kind of a signal and a big indication that Mara will squeeze, because if we by any chance went down below the $13 and we saw the $12.90 or $12.89, we're gonna have a sell-off until the $10. So we don't want to have this reaction, and we don't want to hold this gap down. So that's why we have to have an exit strategy to protect ourselves, and in order to have a potential to go to other trade and never miss on the other stock that's been squeezing. As Warren Buffett said, rule number 1 is never lose money, and the second rule is never forgetting the first rule. But for Warren Buffett, he is an investor. However, for day trader, you have to lose money, but calculate how much you're gonna lose. Have a percentage, 2%, 3% is okay. 50%, come on, it's really hard to exit. However, it's 5%, 4% is really easy to exit from any stock. But be strategic. If you exit early for volatile stock, because we might see a fake out and you get angry because the market will go up on you. So it needs times, but save you a lot of money. So without further ado, hopefully that was informative, and see you in the next video.